say to me a lot. Not that much, but enough times where I feel like addressing it here because, well, I don't appreciate it. Quite frankly, it's a little upsetting. It's mildly irritating. May I say, it's angering. What I'm getting at is, people have told me, oh, why don't you do steroids? You should do steroids if you want to get big. If you want to make it as a wrestler, you gotta do steroids, bro. All the big wrestlers get steroids. You gotta do the roids, bro. If you ain't gonna do roids, you ain't gonna make it. And here's what I have to say to them. Go fuck your hand. Sorry for the explicit language, but I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Because, quite simply, not only do I never want to take performance enhancers, I don't need to take performance enhancers. Because being the hoochie daddy alone is enough of a performance enhancer for this guy. I don't have to take the shortcuts. Because I'm realistic with myself. Like, what would I gain from taking steroids? I am not 6'6". I don't need to take copious amounts of various species of growth hormones to make myself bigger. I made myself bigger by doing the number one thing you're supposed to do if you want to get big. Eat more, train hard, lift heavy. The only reason I've slimmed down so much is because I'm not eating that much. Oh, weird concept. Less intake of calories equals slimmed down frame. Strange, huh? Like, who would have thunk it? That is how science works with the human body. That is how biology of the body works. Eat more, weigh more, gain more. Whatever you're gaining depends what you're eating, of course. Because if you eat a surplus of, say, let's say it's a healthy-ish surplus of 500 calories. You eat an extra 500 calories a day, yeah, you'll gain a little bit. But you want to make sure that certain main components of your surplus are mostly healthy foods. You want those lean meats. Or may I argue some good carbohydrates to help fuel you. You don't want to eat something super fatty. Mind you, you can get away with some fats, like the healthy fats. For example, nuts. Various types of nuts. Cashews, almonds, peanuts. Those are my top three. Those are the top three nuts. We don't talk about the other kinds. Anyways, you want to get big, you don't need performance enhancers. Sure, it'll help. But this is coming from a guy who has gotten big just from the hard work. I didn't think I'd get this big, but I just consistently kept hitting the weights, kept doing progressive overload, and I started lifting more, and I got bigger. It's an amazing concept. Some people want to take shortcuts. Hey, by all means, if you want to take the shortcut, the only thing you're fooling is yourself. Now, it's clinically proven, of course, that by taking performance enhancers, you can get bigger. But, of course, there's the side effects if done wrong. Mainly, you take more than you need. Other stuff, bing, bing, bop, boom. I've never done it, so I don't have the experience with it. But this is what I know based off of what I've seen and heard on the interwebs. Because, frankly, it just doesn't seem tempting enough to me. Like, one thing for sure, the cost. For the cost of performance enhancers, I could just eat more steak. I think I'd rather just eat more lean beef. A nice cut of steak, one hand, other hand, performance enhancer. To make the performance enhancer work, you need lean cuts of meat, lean sources of protein to really optimize the use. Now, mind you, if you can afford to take performance enhancers, by all means, hey, who is the hoochie daddy to stop you? Just know that you cheated yourself from your natural potential. That's how I look at it. I rather achieve natural perfection, so to speak, than hop on something and cheat myself of the satisfaction that I did it all by myself with no outside interference. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have to work if you take them. Like, no, you have still got to put in the work. It just helps you recover faster, to my knowledge, which is great. But that's part of the fun for me. I find it more fun to tear myself down and build myself back up day in and day out than cheating a little bit. Yeah, it'd speed the process along. I can still do the same stuff, maybe a little more intensity because I heal faster. Well, it's like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'll just stick to what we got going on here. This regularly scheduled programming. It's been working so far. I don't see why it won't continue to work. On that topic, I spent the entire day planning out in my head how my maintenance is going to go, how my main gaining is going to go, because I'm going to hold on to that. I think maintenance is going to start either next week, the week of Christmas, or I'm going to hold off until the New Year's and go on maintenance. We'll see, because I'm liking what I'm seeing with the cut. I'm loving it. I'm seeing more definition, but at the same time, I am hungry. Not in the sense of food. I am, but that's not what I'm hungry for in this particular moment. I am hungry for gaining strength again, gaining mass. I just have to make sure that no matter what, it's lean mass. No bullshit. Just lean, mean, fighting machine. Because that's what the hoochie daddy needs. The hoochie daddy is in desperate need of the good stuff. Like, I am going to be all carved up. Mind you, it's just going to be maintenance. It's going to be main gaining, but I haven't eaten that much regularly that it will probably feel to me like a bulk. I don't know what my maintenance is quite yet. I'm sure I'm creeping up on it because I have adjusted my calories back up a little bit. I'm still in a deficit, but I'm peeling my way out of the deficit. So that way, once I decide to start maintenance, it is not that much of a shock to my system. And I can just do it. The goal is another 300 calories. So I must see how I'm at next week after keeping at the 1800 range. And then next week, if it's looking pretty damn good, with an extra 300 up to 2100 calories, I'm thinking maintenance might be around $2,400 for me. Maybe. I haven't quite done the math. I think it's around there, which is great because I love that. I would love to be able to eat more. Open up so many more opportunities. So much more options. That's what I need. I need more options. Because right now I'm just like, yay, ground meat. Carbohydrate of choice. Maybe cheese. Cheese never left the diet because cheese never did nothing wrong. I work cheese into the diet. Here's how I look at it. What could be that 110 calories? Right? What would have counteracted that? Not much at all. You could argue, you could add more protein, or you could add another serving of carbs. True. Very, very plausible. But have you tasted cheese? Woo, baby. I can tell right now, if I became lactose intolerant, it would be over. Like I'd be like, I tap out, I'm done. Can't do it. Like lactose intolerant would be the worst thing for me ever. Dairy products, I love them. I mean, this isn't in my current diet plan, but I will say this. My go-to pasta dish, one, I turned it into a casserole of sorts, but involved a pound of rigatoni pasta. This wasn't all eaten at once, mind you. Pound of pasta, pound of sauce, pound of beef, pound of bacon. Stay with me now. And this is where it gets bad for you. Delicious, but bad. About 2 pounds of cheddar cheese. And if I'm feeling feisty, I'll throw in some jalapenos. Never weigh them out. I just throw them in there and be like, that looks good. Stir up the fucking goulash. Throw it in the glass pan. Throw it in the oven for like 30 minutes. And legit could not get enough of it. I could literally eat the whole shebang. The whole like 6-ish pounds of food could have been gone just in a sitting. But I had self-control, and I made it last 4 meals. Mind you, those 4 meals might have been throughout the 2 days, but damn it, now I'm craving pasta. Look what you did. You got me craving pasta. I do have rigatoni at home. I do got pasta sauce. And I got chicken sausage. Okay, I think I know what I might do tomorrow. Some chicken sausage, some sauce, some pasta. Let them simmer together. Mwah! Oh yeah, I can see it. It would be glorious. But I'm also kind of thinking maybe, kind of sorta, maybe I'll go buy a steak. Oh yeah. I really wish steak tips were cheaper. I remember a few years ago, a family-sized pack of steak tips at Walmart. And don't hate on the Walmart steak tips. You grill those bad boys up, they are fire. Anyways, they used to be $25 for a family-sized pack. Now that shit is $52. Last I checked. It's like, goddamn. I used to eat the whole pack for a fair price. Goddamn economy. Can't have nothing nice. At least eggs went back down. That's close enough to wood. But then again, I'm not eating that much eggs. I'm going egg whites, baby. 4 a day. Well, equivalent to 4 eggs. Although, what would I do on the bulk? Mind you, on the bulk, I'd allow myself regular eggs. Because that's like good fats. Like, I'm bulking. egg yolk is yummy. Let's run it. I'm now I should really stop thinking too hard about this and think at a different time. Because thinking, if you look closely, you see smoke billowing out from under the hat. You can see that, right? You can see the smoke coming out. I'm thinking too hard for this hour. I think I should just simmer down and get ready for this lift. Because today's lift is arms. And there's definitely going to be emphasis on rear delts today. I don't think I'm going to do any shoulder presses because my rotator cuffs are still a little tender from my last chest day. But some side delt action for sure, but no overhead presses. Keep the rotator cuffs a little, give them an extra day. That being said, let's get to it. Decided to change it up a little bit. Use the good old preacher machine. Been a minute, but it is a good machine. So we use today. And in the spirit of the season, today's playlist consists of Frank Sinatra's Christmas album. Don't ask me to name a single one of the songs because I cannot. I just know it is on my phone. And it's the vibe tonight. I'm not saying I'm into the holiday cheer, but a little bit of Frank Sinatra is good for the soul, you know? Okay. Yeah, that first set felt pretty damn good. I'm probably going to keep it at that weight. Simply because it's a good weight for the slow and more controlled movement. Jafia? Oh yeah, this gets you pumped fast if you do it right. Oh. Oh. was needed. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, no. That's it for this. That last half rep I got felt good. Really activating the bicep. Boom, baby. On to the next. I don't like to do preachers too often, simply because I've seen too many videos of people blowing their biceps out on them. So I'm hesitant when I do preachers. Like, if my biceps are feeling sore going into a workout, I'm not going to be doing preachers. But today I was feeling good and I just wanted to do a little something different. So preachers was the move. Maybe going to a failure kind of goes against my own philosophy of not wanting to blow my biceps out, but it felt good. So in my thoughts of it, my philosophy of it is, once in a while I'll sprinkle in some preachers. I feel like the preacher machine is safer than a free weight preacher. Something about it, I don't know. Maybe there is a science to it, maybe I'm just full of it. But that's okay, because I'm a doctor of swollenomics. Yeah, the shoulders are definitely sore, because especially the right one. That just. Although this shoulder vein is showing up a lot more, and I am loving that. Ooh, okay. You see that? You see that definition right there? Oh, vascularity, baby. More vascular by the day. That's the goal, right? Remember, you look good, you feel good. You feel good. You feel even better. Whew. Don't mind me, I'm just listening to this old ass album. Remember, Christmas seals cure tuberculosis. I have no idea what a Christmas seal is or was. Should I Google it? Probably. Am I? No. But that reminds me of a joke we had back in 2018. Me and the boys. At that time, we had started doing construction. So, working with a bunch of old heads. We'd walk in, we'd joke. We'd be coughing for whatever reason. Like, like, man, you alright? I got the tuberculosis. If you understand that reference, you're goated. If you don't understand that reference, I'm going to tell you anyway. Red Dead Redemption 2. And then we also came up with another. We'd also be joking. We'd be playing the game. Someone coughed. Like, I got the tuberc. Ah, damn, broke the damn wheel. God damn wheel. God damn Pinkertons. Not so tough now, are you, Black Clown? Ooh. Oh. And this right here is gotta be my favorite stretch of all time. Woo. Hold on, I gotta work on my strikes real quick. Bam! Stunner! Alright. Back to the shoulders. Ugh. Ooh. That's right. Oh my God. This is driving me crazy right now. Gotta love it. Never been this lean a day in my life. Even when I slid out of the hellacious womb, I'm pretty sure I had more body fat percentage on me. The leanest I've ever been, ever, forever, tever. I invented a new word. That's how lean I am right now, in comparison to past iterations of the Hoochie Daddy. I'm not even gonna cut this. Okay, I might, but we're done with that. Doing tricep press downs. Cause big triceps equal big arms. Something people forget. They always tend to forget that. I forget that. Well, I just gotta work my biceps up, big arm, boom, biceps. Like, nah. Gotta hit your triceps too, baby. Be better. Be swole. Das is good. Nice squeeze. Give it the good stuff. Oh. Oh my God. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Nani? That's right. Jingle bells. I'm gonna jingle your bells. No, that doesn't work as much. I'm gonna deck your halls. That one works. And it's been said before. That I know. Oh, jingle bells. Jingle bells. Jingle all the way. We'll see. One or two more sets. Maybe, if I'm feeling nasty, 3. Yeah, 3. Oops, pause music. Oh, I better check. Did I pause you? Nope. Glorious. Instead of that. Don't know what I could do for weight because I haven't done cable curls in forever because I really don't like them, but I'm gonna do them because it's different. Oh, this might be good actually. Not enough. Now this might be too much. We don't know until we do. Ugh. Okay, alright, I feel you, I feel you. One or two more of these. Then we go on to the face fuckers, aka face pulls. Gotta target the rear delts just a little bit. First, water break. Went too hard in the paint. I got the tuberculosis. I tell you a story about an old coworker of mine, but I don't want to use his real name, and the funniest part of the story involves his real name being used, so I'm not going to tell you. But I'm going to remember it and chuckle. That's right, super inside story. Only I know what I'm thinking about right now, and it's funny. I'm getting too old for this shit, kid. One more of this at minimum, because that felt great. Boom. I wish the right bicep would grow like the left one. I have multiple theories of my right biceps specific growth. Two mainly. The third one is that's more of a joke. Theory one. I broke my right arm when I was a kid, right up here. Couldn't use it for a whole summer. The cast they put me in didn't even cover the break. My arm was like this. The cast ended here. The break was up here. All the cast did was keep my arm in one spot and weight it down so the bone would go down a little bit and it healed like so. I have a knot in my arm, which is probably partial reason why my arm always hurts sometimes in the weather. I can feel the weather coming. Also, I feel it in all my tendons that are messed up, but that's besides the point. 2, lifting injury that happened right in this area. Whether it affected the biceps is a different story, but I didn't notice muscle growth until after that anyways. So it's like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe it's genetics. Maybe I screwed it up. Sometimes it doesn't lift as much weight as the other arm. Weirdly enough, sometimes this is lifting more than this one. So it makes no sense. That's why I'm trying to keep shit balanced. You know, switch hands off here and there. For preachers. How the hell was I doing this again? Well, I don't know shit about nothing. A little more weight, well, that felt good for initial rear delt filler. Only at 10 pounds because don't want to go too high. That defeats the point. And it's just, I don't know. I will say I am feeling the pump. Love the pump. We live for the pump. That's all we live for is the pump and Transformers. The pump and Transformers in wrestling. Not precisely in that order. You can guess the order. It varies. Feels good. 2 more at this weight. 2 more sets. 2 more. Ooh. Everything is pumped, and this rotator's still kind of fried. So tomorrow's chest day is probably arguably be more back-oriented. We'll see. Definitely want to hit some chests, so there are ways to train chests without destroying your rotators. I'm just too stupid to do them / know them properly. Let's get it! Definitely one more. Definitely. Oomps. I didn't even do anything to the shoulder this week. Yet. Alright guys, who am I? That's right. One of a kind, Hoochie Daddy. One of a kind. Whew. That's it, baby. Pose down. Triceps got pretty good definition today, I'd say. But more importantly, that shoulder vein, though. You see that? I hope that's coming in. Yeah, you can see that on there. Yes. All right, you know the rules. I think today is a successful arm day, baby. All things considered. Ooh. That's another arm vein that's popping better than it has been. It's all in the lighting. You only ever look this good at the gym. Remember, you're only ever as big as your pump. Second I get home, forever small. Forever small indeed. And these results right here are precisely the reason why you won't catch me taking performance-enhancing drugs. For any reason at all. Not needed. I'm doing enough on my own without them. We making it happen. Because we the Hoochie Daddy. And the hoochie daddy do what the hoochie daddy do, damn it! Ah! I'm fucking tired. I will admit, I am tired. But at this very time, next week, guess what I'm gonna be doing? I don't fucking know. Probably nothing. Probably sleeping. Because I'm gonna be on a staycation, baby. I don't have to be anywhere, especially not work. You're like, oh, you're just lazy. Like, no, I haven't had a week off in 2 years. And when you hate what you do all week, you want to fucking not be there. So naturally, I'm just taking a week off. Screw it. I'm already losing hours because of Christmas. May as well make it worth my time. On that note, oh my God, I look great. Oh, yes, baby! On that note, track your back rows, stay hydrated, be swole, baby.